Hey Sagittarius, I'm finally to you guys. So I've been kind of speeding up the process of my videos. I will just do a quick intro here for you guys. So I used to do twin flame readings. Now I'm switching over to doing horoscope readings. Thus I made a new channel for it. With that being said, I do not have any private readings offered available currently. If for some reason you guys do happen to really resonate with me, please just feel free to leave a comment in the comment, like, subscribe. That would really help the channel grow. As this is a new channel altogether. If for some reason you absolutely must have a private reading from me because you just super resonate with how I do my messages, please realize that I can go longer and I do go more in depth for people in the private readings versus the general readings. So, but leave a comment, let me know, and we can potentially work something out. I'll probably have to run it through my other channel versus this channel. So, with that being said, I have pre-shuffled, I have pre-prayed. I run 4 different decks. I don't read reversals. And we'll do 4 different lines here to get the clearest reading. I'm going to just lay out the first 2 rows here for us so that you can, that I can just kind of read through it versus having to explain each and every one of your cards. Realize that my message, I may not explain every card that I'm seeing or show you every card that comes up. I'm just reading them off the table. And going to go with more what I'm saying versus, you know, the actual pictures of the card because I just intuitively read them. All right. If I do feel that there's something important to the card in particular or something like that, I definitely will show it on camera here for you so you can kind of get a better picture of what I'm saying. Let's see what we got going on here for Sagittarius. With everything being said, Sagittarius, feel free to switch gender roles, and if this isn't your energy and it's the energy of your partner, if you feel like that's more how it resonates, feel free to swap that. You know, take what resonates and leave the rest behind, as this is a general reading for you. If you do not resonate with this reading at all, feel free to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs, and or any other reason that you feel more comfortable with. I would not be offended at all, and feel free to check in later, as there may be a message for you at a later date. Okay. Let's see here. So the ending energy here is King of Cups with the Hermit. This really talks about maybe you having some feelings for either a water sign or someone that is just more of an emotionally mature person. This may come at some kind of expense to you, though. It looks like you may have been feeling kind of lonely or shut out from this entire experience, and this is somebody that's been on your mind, but you're maybe not getting the reciprocation that you're kind of desiring from this person. With that being said, you do feel a pretty big lover's connection as you've kind of seen this person that has been lingering around you for quite some time. You may even feel as though they're like a soulmate or a deeper connection to you. Sagittarius, this is going to be probably just for the singles in this room. I don't feel that this will be for couples, but maybe if you are a couple Sagittarius and you're just having kind of outside emotions, feel free to still stay along and listen. I just want to make sure that I'm not wasting your time in this reading. So, with that being said, it looks like you're starting to try and figure out how to manifest and make movements here towards it. Like maybe in the past you've had some kind of quicker connections, trying to run towards this connection, trying to be really fast in your actions and passionate and overly driven, maybe even overly sexualized to a certain extent with your attempts or progressions, or maybe that's how they've come across at you as well. With that being said, there is a choice here that has to be made about this person, Sagittarius. And the choice is going to require you to have some strength. And whatever choice this may be that you're looking at here, you're going to have to ultimately make a choice to cut something away and, you know, pick the path that's best suited for you. I'm seeing that this person may come across as a very beautiful person. You may see them as not just physically beautiful, but, you know, all the elements and how they interact, you know, the emotional capacity, the things they talk about, the things they do, the way they handle their life may just come across as very appealing to you. Yet it's almost like there's a pretty big illusionary state with that. You may have fantasized about this person quite a bit and kind of drawn up who they are in your head and be more attached to the idea of who they are than versus who they actually are. Because as time has progressed, it looks like you may have seen some immaturity in this person. You may have noticed that there's just a lot of conflict involved with this person, which is why you may be feeling kind of lonely or putting yourself in a place of aloneness involving this person. Because I feel like the lack of reciprocation here should be a pretty big indicator that maybe this isn't really right for you, or that the fantasy that you've drawn up, it doesn't actually match up with this person. So, guys, feel free to leave any sort of comments if you'd just like to, give suggestions. I'm open for criticism as long as it's constructive on the channel. If you want to say, hey, I think it'd be better if you laid out all your cards first, or whatever. If you feel like this is not something, if you don't like waiting in between or dead periods and silence, it's like I'm kind of going through the cards here. So. I see. So, Sagittarius, it looks like ultimately there's going to be some communication here that really should open up the door to somebody else. As you kind of move past this connection, and it looks like you've started seeing this person in a more true light as you've taken some time to step back and realize that maybe they don't actually fully align with what you're looking at or looking for. There may have been a little bit of heartbreak involved with it and kind of some disappointment, but maybe even conflicts. But you'll start to notice that you have other people that are showing up in your life as you've kind of opened up this emotional availability that you may have held reserved for this other person. And let that go. And you're going to see that people have some more passion for you that ignites something for you. And this may start to, give you options. And options aren't necessarily a bad thing, especially if you've been feeling stuck in a connection that hasn't been serving you very well. Because what I'm seeing here is that as you have more options come into your life, it's going to free the bonds that's been holding you back. And really remove you from the mental prison. Well, it has to be with this person. This person's my soulmate kind of energy. As you let go of this tie that may have not been fulfilling or serving you to the best of it, you're going to actually open up the connection to what is actually your soulmate. Because I feel like maybe the real confusion here has been that you've been kind of trying to manifest a soulmate, and you just maybe thought that person was your soulmate because I know a soulmate is coming in. This is so close to what I want, and this could be perfect right here. And the soulmate is coming. The soulmate is definitely coming. It's as you step into the more emotional state and allow yourself to get back into the emotional maturity for yourself, that you'll be able to attract this person in. So the connection may have kind of been there and been half of what you were looking for in the illusionary state of it. As you step more into being emotionally healed and emotionally open to that, you're going to actually attract the exact person that was meant for you, that is your soulmate. And this person is really going to be able to bring in, the full spectrum of things, be able to reciprocate and be grounded, balanced, and not have the immaturity that maybe this other person had, or even the conflict or, game playing, if that was kind of what was going on in the past. This is really going to allow your home life to come back into balance, and you're going to feel security back in there. And this person should be able to add to that with their grounded nature and being balanced for you in all the means that you're looking for. Ultimately, this was just a karmic lesson for you, as to what you put your energy out to, is going to come back. So if you're not careful with what you're manifesting and things like that, and you basically invest too much into your emotions before your there actually with that person, there may be a slight lesson in you having to learn on who to pick between. But as your options open up, you're going to be again faced with another choice, between whom you go for. So I think this may have to be, do I finally just fully cut out this old person that I've kind of had emotionally tied up or whatever, and move forward so I can get what's actually meant for me. And as you do that, you're going to have communication coming in from this other person that you've been seeking out, whether that be male, female, whatever the case may be. But this person is going to be a lot more balanced, and they're going to be actually more reciprocative to your energy and what you've been putting out there. So I hope that helps you here. I know this was actually probably a pretty quick reading, but I feel like it was a pretty clear reading for you as well. Again, if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. Much appreciated.